Hello, Jen. One person waiting. I won't go on Jay's stream because I think it'll just take at least an hour. I haven't got time for this, and I do really want to get on with other things. And I do want this to be quite a short stream. Aaron is talking about, well, the Israel, frankly, sounds like the West. They were complaining about feminism, labor relations, the Chinese, the Iranians wondering why the Iranian birth rate has come down. Just stuff that seemed to mirror the situation in the West. They have a problem with illegal immigrants too, the Israelis. Jen, I can't have him on because I can't invite anyone on. I have tried inviting people on using this channel, but it doesn't work. You should know, Jen. And I tried it with Aaron, it doesn't work, so I can't really stream with anyone. I'm in a limited state, as they say. Normal service should commence later today. I think it was today, last week, that I got my strike. And I'm sorry to hear that Citizen Reporter has also had a strike. I don't know what it was about, but it was the Edward Dutton stream. Do I have anything to say? Well, I kind of want to say how much I enjoyed Toy Story 4. And I think that's the main thing I want to say, apart from all the other things I've said about Jen already on her streams. Hello, Jay, and Cassandra, and the 6 people watching now. So, I really don't want a long stream. I've got so much to do. I'm already distracting myself. I should just sort of open my window for the thing I want to do and just close down all the other ones so I don't get the distracting notifications. But then, I get bored and I listen to a stream, and then there are all the other stuff that comes on. So maybe that's why I keep getting delayed. Not that it isn't enjoyable, but obviously I should get on with things. There are other things that I should be doing apart from my social media existence. Why do I love Toy Story 4 so much? Because it there's this really good Canadian character who says, "Yes, I Canada," and it just so happens that I just happen that Canada features big in my life at the moment. I happen to know too, so that I thought was quite funny. But the other thing about the film is that it deals with the issues of loyalty and duty, and deals with it in a way I think is quite adult, profound, and artistic. So I hope you will all try to see it. If you don't have children that you can take, I hope you will borrow a niece or nephew or whatever, or just go and see it on your own, because it is really worth seeing in the cinema. And yeah, is that all I want to say? Let's see what the chat says. Cassandra O'Hara says, I want to dominate Jen. I think she thinks she's top. Jay, you've been stream cut. Well, I don't know. I just don't. I can't do a marathon at the moment. I didn't even have the chance to see yours, or to forensically see if you've done your homework right. I was under the impression that enough people supported John Vance, and that was good enough for me. El Jim seems to think that he won, and he's a man whose opinion I respect. I think Jay is still going on about why should I, why must I, and I think perhaps one of these days he will go over it and maybe change his view. I often find that when I did streams with Jen, I thought at the time, oh, I'm tired, this is so boring, this is so awful. And then when I listen to it again, I have a quite different view of it. So I don't know. I think what's so good about these conversations is that you can listen to them again, and if they are quality conversations, they can be quite rewarding. And and I'm really happy to admit that my problem with Jen is that she wastes so much time, just so much time, and it's because of a lack of focus, really. I think I'm very goal orientated, um, and I would just suggest to you all how to judge the quality of your streams. It's when you think something worthwhile was said. There was this really quite entertaining exchange. It said, you know, something about whatever subject it was, and and really, what I want is a really good editor to just clip bits of the streams out and make it shorter and make it more accessible, because a number of times people said, that stream of yours that you posted on my Facebook wall was 5 hours. It's a kind of, how dare you? How dare you even ask me to do such a thing? How dare you even expect me to begin such a marathon? Do you not respect my time constraints? Do you think I have nothing to do all day like you? That is what I mean. So I think we would all benefit if we could find somebody who will do exactly this for us. And when this happens, as far as Gen streams are concerned, I think the best bits will come from me. Jen, somebody pointed it out, I think it was in the last 2 days, that you're always ad homing me. So it doesn't reflect very well on you when you when you think you have a right to have one law for yourself and another for ours. People notice. They're not all morons and vegetables, So just come on. What advice would I give you as a streamer? You just talk too much. It's just a ramble. And I couldn't even, it's sort of like, yeah, I know it's about me, but I can't bear to listen to it because I've heard it all before anyway. So, I don't know. I mean, I kind of listen for mentions of myself on Jen streams, what kind of, lie, abuse, or insult. And the frequency with which a particular lie is repeated. I was very disappointed that David didn't mention at all my attempt to explain the difference between a valid argument and a sound argument, but then perhaps David didn't have a chance to listen to that stream before it was taken down by Jen. So that's really underhanded, and I hope if enough people write to her asking her to make it public again, she will relent and get all those viewers and all those hits and all that interest in her channel. And You should just be more honest when I've won the argument. Look, it's okay if I win the argument if I'm right and you're wrong. I haven't employed methods of sophistry. I haven't lied. I won against you fair and square. So if your position is morally and intellectually indefensible, then, just concede that I am right and you are wrong and change your ways. No, I can't let you on even if I wanted to, Jay. No one can come on, only me. But maybe later when I get back the use of my main channel. So Jen, what I have a problem with you is that you waste so much time. You totally offend me ah when I know your current streaming partner is Gandalf. You don't know what a mortal insult it is. You surround yourself with mediocrities. I know I'm not a mediocrity. I know I'm the best around and I'm available to you, but you won't have me because I keep winning my arguments. But I think the best way of exploring a subject, of determining who has the better argument, is a series of dialogues. And it would be quicker for you if you're really interested in explaining your ideas to do it through the medium of me, because I get to the heart of the matter. I get to the core of the subject, pun intended. I stream about you endlessly because, well, I am in a way a publicist, and I don't mind because I'm happy to let everyone know that you are my closest rival. If I find a closer rival to me, Jen, I will be featuring him or her almost exclusively. So you complain I never write about anything now in my blogs. That's because, yes, you have filled the vacuum of what is called thinking in the alt-right. I mean, who actually proposes a solution? I mean, apart from the wignads about pogrom, I mean, is there anyone else? Richard Spencer and his desire to write Andrew Yang's speeches? I don't call that thinking. I call that clinging to the status quo. And I'm afraid, whether we like it or not, we're the only two with new and powerful ideas. Who else would you like me to cover? What, those Christian YouTubers? People like the Distributist? What's the other one? His associate, Endeavour. They won't touch me with a barge pole because they know I am coming for them. They know that the Trinity is intellectually indefensible. So there's no point talking to Christians. That's why I really these days I would rather talk to Jews and Muslims and the alt-right. I talk about ideas all the time, Jen. I talk about ideas with you, but you are too afraid to engage with me. You are always insulting and lying about me. You know why I don't complain, Jen? I don't complain because it would just be a waste of time. And then we'll get down to, oh, don't you police my tone, Claire. Don't tell me what I can do in my own stream. So I don't. And when I remember to, I don't even bother complaining about your insults and abuse. I let other people take it in. I let other people know how you kick me around. without even mentioning it. But I think we have new ideas. I have new ideas. And if we talk about it, we will, we can cross fertilize our ideas. Well, you like to complain that I'm your victim as you kick me around and swear at me and shout at me for, was it 5 hours? You first kicked me around and shouted at me, but on your own, and then you got your friends to do so. 5 hours. I don't need you to compromise with me. I don't need you to agree with me. You can say your thing, I can say my thing, and it would be more effective if I said my thing against you, and it would be more effective for you to say your thing against me. I'm the more principled person, Jen. You know it, but I know that your followers like you for another reason. It is well known that I have more principles and hold on to them far, far, far more than you. I don't know if you deliberately forget about them or you just don't know when you're breaking them. It's hard to tell with you, Jen. No, I can't. I can't. I have to finish this thing. And okay, been talking for 17 minutes, so I think I've said it all. Um, Go watch Toy Story because it's beautifully done and it's got this great Canadian character. And Canadians feature very large in my life at the moment um, because there is, apart from Jen, a very courageous and principled young man called John Vance. And the other thing I wanted to say was really what I'm working towards now is getting Jen um, to read the Quran, and that was basically what John and I want Jen to do. And then we can have better quality discussions. Otherwise, it'll just be more spurgouts with Gandalf. And I think, I just feel sorry for Jen, really, to choose Gandalf when she can have me. Me. But I know why. I know why she's doing it this way. And I feel sorry for her. It's sort of like seeing some sort of three-legged dog following her around and thinking you deserve at least a dog with a pedigree, with all its legs, something like that. So that's I guess what I really want to say. I know you'll be resenting me for presuming to be your career advisor. I see this as our way forward. I'm prepared. Gandalf respects you. I know you don't respect me, Jen, but at least we have more interesting conversations. A lot of people who speak to me, maybe they respect me a little bit, but they disagree with me. And that is the whole point of it. To disagree with me, to challenge my ideas. Why do you need a lapdog? It's undignified. Respect is earned. Yeah, I bet you really respect me, Jen, if I did everything you asked me to. Yeah, I bet you really respect me. I know that my treatment by you now is a demonstration of what's going to happen if you do not bend the knee to Jen immediately. And that's what you want me to do. I understand. I won't do it. So I'll take your bad treatment with pleasure. All right, that's my stream for the day. Only 20 minutes, just the right length, I would suggest. Stream discipline should be observed. I try to do it, and it's 20 minutes, and I'll try to stick to that. Thank you all for listening. Love you all.